I want to raise with the Taoiseach the participation of Irish soldiers in the EU's military assistance mission in Ukraine, or of Ukraine. We opposed Ireland's participation. We explained that this was a full-spectrum military training mission and a clear breach of neutrality. In response, government representatives repeatedly said that Irish soldiers would only be involved in non-lethal training. A statement that went out from the department after a government meeting during the summer again stated that Ireland would be involved in things like demining, combat medicine. But then it emerged, thanks to the Irish Times, that the Irish military is actually providing basic weapons training to Ukrainian soldiers. So we yesterday had the spectacle of the Taoiseach explaining on the radio how providing training using a rifle somehow qualifies as non-lethal training. Taoiseach, do you also believe that training people how to shoot rifles is non-lethal training? Do you accept that this is very clearly lethal training? Do you accept that this is very clearly yet another breach of Ireland's neutrality and a horrific abuse of Putin's invasion of Ukraine to drive this pre-existing agenda of removing what is left of neutrality and aligning Ireland with the Western powers of NATO and the process of militarisation within the European Union?
Our defence forces are taking part in the EU training mission, the EUMAM for Ukraine. It's not the first training mission we're involved in. We're involved in one in Mali, for example, that I was able to visit some years ago. They are providing training for Ukrainian forces in areas like demining, because Russia has mined a huge part of southern Ukraine, presumably with the view to trying to hold on to it, given that Russia's annexed large parts of Ukraine. And they're also providing training in firearms use, and of course firearms can be used in a defensive manner. We don't believe that Ukrainian troops are going to invade Russia, quite the opposite. Ukrainian troops are defending their lands, their homes, their democracy, their independence and their neighbours.